So today I'm making a business card and I'm also going to make a logo to go on the business card. This is for a good friend of mine. He really just wanted a business card, but he had a terrible profile picture on Instagram and he didn't really have anything besides his information to go on his business card. So I kind of convinced him that he needed a logo as well. So here is a video of me making the logo and the business card. I hope you enjoy it. It was a fun project. I pretty much had free reign on the whole thing and I love the way it turned out. So this is pretty much the way I start out every logo project, which is copy and pasting the text for the logo a bunch of times and going in and trying out a bunch of different fonts. Here I was having a little bit of trouble finding the download link for this font, but I eventually found it, so pardon my obliviousness in finding the download button. I had gotten super excited because I found that herringbone picture on his Instagram profile and I was like, this is perfect, it'll make an M. So I drew it out by hand, but I didn't realize that the top doesn't quite line up. You can see when the tiles I made are over the picture, the M isn't quite right. So I was second guessing if this was going to work at all. So I had to change it a bit. Maybe it's not perfect tiling, but I think it works great for graphic design and he was happy with it. He didn't have any critique about my tile placing. But I spent a lot of time trying to perfect this and just get what I had on paper to work on the computer. So there's a lot of fussing around here and that's just why I'm being so finicky about that. So here I just went in and added a stroke around my tile shape and then I expanded that stroke and made it all into one shape, and then I'm going in and doing the same thing, expanding the stroke and getting rid of it so the tile is the same proportion and size as the grout, if that makes sense. And the corners weren't rounding perfectly, so I just went in and recreated it after all that, but it's still a good template for the size and placement of the tiles. Now I'm going in and making a second option for the logo. I really like the M, but I wasn't sure if it was cheesy or not, so I wanted to give him a second option. So this is more of just a classic tile look. Sometimes I will have logo ideas just pop into my head fully formed, and this was one of those. I kind of just imagined a circle with a text with the herringbone M above it. I really think the stamp style suits this logo, and it's also perfect for a profile picture on Instagram, and I really didn't like his last one, so I thought if I made a good profile picture, he would have to change it. I know I'm going back for the tile M, but I promise this time I'm not messing around with it anymore. Here I'm going in to take the tile to make a pattern for the back of the business card. I ended up doing 2 patterns, one for each kind of tile. I'm going in and kind of finalizing the logos a bit and just kind of setting things up as a business card. I ended up doing 2 options of each style of logos, so there were 4 business cards that I sent over to him in the end. is what I ended up sending out to the client. This is 2 pages in one to kind of fit the screen here. It doesn't really look that good because I had to cover up all the personal information, but we ended up going with the herringbone M logo and the business card that's on the top. Here's a couple of the final versions just for you to take a look at. And that's about it for the video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.